And we's back, part 2. I don't know, I'm going to call this one. Rolling. Oh, it's number 64. This is my 64th episode. I'm going to call it Rolling in My 6-4. With all the bitches saying, let me ride. I need to go kick my lily white ass right now. I need to go kick my own ass right now for doing that. No, I don't. It's okay. We're Americans. I got one more song to play for you. I don't know, man. Maybe we'll just sit here and chat for a second. Well, I drank beer. How are you? How is your day? How has your day been? How's your October treating you? We're still doing the quarantine thing. Utah's still breaking numbers with the how many people are getting the COVID. I think we hit 1496 today or 1446 today. People are just not taking it seriously. They just don't really give a fuck. They just don't care. I don't know, man. It's frustrating, I'd love things to go back to the way they were. Love people to go back to work and love, whatever. I'm not going to bitch about it. I've been saying it for months. I've been saying it probably since fucking March or April, Whatever. It is what it is, I guess. It is what it is because you are who you are. Shut up, Biden, you fuck. No, I actually kind of agree with that, but I actually fuck him. Fuck them all. All those fucking politicians. They're all pussies. They're all a bunch of puss holes. Not in a good way. In a bad way. So, on to something more positive. I've been taking my two sons. They're not quite 4. 3 in a few weeks they'll be 4. But I like to hike. I love to hike. So on Saturdays we do a family hike. And like during the week we do 1 or 2 just me and the boys hikes. But this month being our favorite month of the year, and I'm not even exaggerating, October is our favorite month of the year. October, August is a big month for us. October and August, they're probably our biggest months. But anyway, back to me and the boys. I've been taking them on like spooky themed hikes, even though they don't really know because they're like 3. But yeah, like there's places in Utah, spooky themed hikes. Maybe I'll write a list of spooky themed hikes that you can do for the month of October, and I'll present this list to you on the next podcast. Alright, I'll make a note to myself. Write it down. Write this down. Write list of spooky themed hikes for people to go on. Excuse me. But yeah. There's a lot of spooky places. I think every state's got their little spooky places because it's part of being a human being. Just enjoying lore, mythology, and what's it called? Fucking urban legend. I think it's always been with us. It's always been with us. Probably since our ancestors back in the probably Cro-Magnon, Homo erectus days. He said erect. But yeah, man. Homo erectus buried their dead with jewels and not jewels, but like little decorative necklaces and shit. So obviously they gave a fuck about their dead. So maybe they had an idea about the afterlife because they would dress them up with things they had, bracelets and such, and tattoo them. They would tattoo them. Not that has anything to do with anything. But yeah, man, folklore, myth, legend, lore, that stuff's always been with us, and it's always been a thing I'm interested in. You look at the princes of hell, right? How many princes of hell are there? There's like I don't know, like 100, 200, 300, all with different names, all with different fucking descriptions, and that just came out of someone's imagination. Someone just had an imagination. They made that shit up. It's another reason why I get pissed off at like shows like Ancient Aliens and stuff. It's like, people are capable of making up stories for entertainment. I consider myself a pagan. I honor the gods of my ancestors. When I hear the thunder hit very hard, I'm reminded that my ancestors believed that was Thor banging his mighty hammer. And in some dimension and, part of my subconscious, I think it is. But also, I know that, elements in weather can be explained through science. And I always say never throw science out the window. The second you throw science out the window, you lose all credibility. But there's always reminders of what our ancestors thought and held sacred. And, I honor those things. I think that it's a good thing to pass on, is a reminder, hey, we know this, that, and the other, but, our ancestors thought this, And you can still honor their legends and myth through, practices and stuff that bring you together as a family or tribe. Oh, that reminds me. Just a quick little shout out to my brother Randall Burton. Happy birthday, motherfucker! But yeah, man. Whatever. Back to what I was saying. I kind of got off on a tangent there, but yeah. It's myth, lore, legend, and especially like the fun, kind of dark, creepy stuff. The unknown. The wild hunt, the winter nights. Winter is coming. That whole thing. The whole, I guess, impending doom that we, as human beings, are drawn to? Do we long for our own demise, or do we just long for the dark and unknown in some kind of perverse subconscious level? I don't know. I mean, I'm sure a person much smarter than myself can assess that and give me some opinions and tell me what so and so said about such and such. But I kind of just know, with my very limited education, that I've always been a bit drawn to it and enjoyed it. So, and I know I'm not alone. Right? So, here's to the dark side, motherfuckers. Oops, I got a little bit of beer on the K key. Cakey. Sorry, stop doing that. Yeah. So when we go ahead and wrap it up right there, I will play my last song. It's from a band called Medium out of Argentina, and the song is called. All right. Here's the thing: Argentina. They speak Spanish. There's 2 G's in the song, or 2 G's in the name of the song. So, what do I say? Alright, I'll say it like a honky. The song is Gargola. I don't know. Someone that speaks Espanol that is not my wife upstairs in bed, fucking let me know how to say that shit. rocketpodcast@gmail.com. Alright, Remember our sponsors, Blackbird Tattoo and Piercing, 300 South State, Clearfield, Utah. Go there, get tattooed, get pierced. Anti-All Forever Records. Go there and buy shit. And you, fine folks, can always reach me at rocketpodcast@gmail.com. Send me your ghost stories. Send me your ghost stories, and I will read them on the Halloween show. And if you want to be left anonymous, you don't want anyone to know this story came from you, that is perfectly fine. I understand 100%. Just put that somewhere in the message. But yeah, private message me or just email me at rocketpodcast@gmail.com. Thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate it very much. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. And yeah, man, here is Medium.